The Wisconsin Coastal Guide is a collection of resources related to cultural tourism, maritime heritage, and recreation along Wisconsin's Great Lakes coast. The goal of the guide is to encourage travelers to explore the many coastal access sites and natural and cultural attractions found on the rural roads and downtown streets that hug Wisconsin's Lake Michigan and Lake Superior coasts. This project was completed with support from the contributors and sponsors shown here. A link to the guide is provided in the video description. Let's take a look at the guide. The tabs along the top of the guide each correspond to a different type of resource. The About the Guide page has more details on the data sources used on each tab. Let's take a quick look at each tab of the guide in some more detail. The Learn tab contains place-based learning activities, including the locations of geocaches related to maritime history and markers for locations with a Great Lakes quest. Great Lakes quests are virtual learning activities about coastal issues and places in Wisconsin in the form of an interactive story map. To filter the map to only show the Great Lakes quest locations, you can click the View Great Lakes button here. Clicking on a quest marker on the map will bring up a pop-up window with a link to the story map. The quests contain educational components, including links to external multimedia content and inquiry-based questions to answer. Each correct answer reveals a clue to spell a final word that is significant to the topic. The Maritime Heritage tab shows the locations of attractions such as lighthouses, shipwrecks, and fish markets. Clicking an icon on the map will bring up a pop-up window with a description of the attraction and a link to learn more. Similarly, the History tab shows the locations of museums and historic markers and sites along the Great Lakes coast. Clicking the icon will bring up a window with more information about the site. The Stories tab highlights videos and podcasts related to Great Lakes topics. You can find information about coastal parks and beaches, including beach closures and advisories, on the Recreation tab. And information about state natural areas, wildlife areas, and nature centers can be found on the Nature tab. The Boating tab shows boat access sites and marinas that are part of the Wisconsin Clean Marinas program. These marinas meet federal and state pollution and safety laws and have adopted best management practices that help make Wisconsin's waterways safer and cleaner. As we open the Public Access tab, we see a splash screen with some instructions about how to use this tab. Let's zoom in on an area showing red on the heat map, which means there are a lot of access points in this area. As we zoom in, we can start to see the individual access points. Clicking an icon on the map brings up information about the site and what amenities are present there. Finally, the Routes tab contains a map of the Lake Superior and Lake Michigan Circle Tours, coastal rustic roads, and scenic byways. The Circle Tours are driving routes that circumnavigate the lake, and they are a designated scenic road system. The scenic byways are a great way to get off the larger state roads for a while and get closer to the lakes. Whether you choose to hike, boat, swim, learn, or drive, we hope you enjoy your time at the Great Lakes.